friends, and welcome back. Today's video is going to be finance related, but a little bit different because it's not going to be cash stuffing and it's not going to be a debt update or anything of that sort. It is going to be the top 5 apps that I use to either save money or earn some money, cash back, gift cards, all of those fun things. Some of these may be familiar to you, and I'm hoping that at least 2 of them are not that familiar, but I don't feel like any of these are like gate kept or people are like mean about it. But I do know that one of them has a wait list. To kick this off, I just want to say thank you guys so much for 200 subscribers. I saw that happened over the weekend while I was at work, and I was like, ee! Obviously I had to keep it to myself because they would be like, what are you doing, you little weirdo? 5 apps that I'm going to be talking about. We're going to do some do's and don'ts. If I'm technologically advanced enough to figure out how to insert like a picture-in-picture or do like a insert my little, recording, we're going to do that. Not, I apologize, and you're just going to have to stare at my face the whole time. But the first 2 apps I'll talk about are ones that I feel like people do see a lot. I know in the budgeting and couponing communities, people use these apps a lot, but if you're from outside that realm, you may not know about these apps. So the first one is Fetch. So obviously a lot of people know that Fetch is e-receipts and paper receipts. You just scan your receipt, you earn some points, and then you cash them in for gift cards. My favorite gift cards to get on Fetch have been Target, of course, Bath and Body Works. Which other ones have I cashed in for? Starbucks. And I've done Kroger one time, but the one time that I did Kroger, the lady seemed really confused. I think she thought I was trying to scam her, which I wasn't. But I had gone through self-checkout not knowing that like they were gonna have to type it in or something. I will say that Starbucks, Target, and Bath and Body Works are probably the ones that I cash in most often because I work at Bath and Body Works. If you're looking at all of that in the background, yes, that is stuff that I may have purchased in the past week or so. I do know that in my videos I say my mall job, and I'm fairly confident now that I can just tell people that I work in Bath and Body Works. So yeah, I get the gift cards so then I can use it on the products that are already on sale. As an associate, I do not get to use my 30% on top of any of the sales that are going on. So when they have like $13.50 candles or $15 candles, I cannot then use my 30% on top of that, but I can use gift cards, which makes it free in my mind, which is better than the 30% discount. As far as e-receipts go, I normally just do the e-receipts for like Amazon and like Casey's, which if you're from the Midwest, you know what Casey's is. And my pizza orders, always getting those coupons, and they've started doing things like you get a couple dollars back when you get gas at Casey's too. So, but yeah, the e-receipts, I don't really purchase a lot online to get the full benefit. Obviously, I will leave my code down below. When you sign up, you get 2,000 points. And sometimes, obviously it's a refer a friend thing. So sometimes I get 2,000, sometimes it's other point amounts, but 2,000 points is equal to $2. So you can redeem your gift cards as low as $5. So when I hit that $5 mark, if I need Starbucks, I'm getting Starbucks. If I need a Target run, I'm getting Target. So the next app that I'm going to talk about, which I do feel like a lot of people also talk about, is Upside. It used to be called Get Upside, and that is the cashback on gas app. So whenever you go to fuel up your car, you click which gas station you're going to. I honestly do the look at the map to see which gas station around me is offering the most money, and then I click reserve on that one, and then you have 4 hours to go to that gas station, swipe your card. And then I have noticed with that app though, and it may be just because they're having such an influx of customers signing up for the app, that it used to take like maybe a day or 2 for them to process the receipts, and it's taking closer to like a week. So keep that in mind. The threshold to cash out on that app is $10. So if you have a car that has a big old tank, or you just go through a lot of gas weekly, it is very easy to hit that $10 mark at least once a month. I do Spark on the side, so I'm getting gas about once a week, maybe once every like week and a half, depending on how far I travel. So for me personally, when I put like $20 to $30 in gas, because gas is finally $3.99 here, thank goodness. But and say on average I see between like 10 to 14, but recently I have seen it as high as 26. I don't know what's going on with that, but like that's a decent amount. You put like, my car only takes like 10-11 gallons, so if I were to fill it up, if it was on E and I use that 25 cents back, that's like 250, and so I would only need to do that 4 times a month to get my $10. And I have cashed out to PayPal for that, just so I can use that PayPal money for something else. There's obviously gift cards and other things you can cash in for, but I always feel like PayPal is the best option. It's the same thing with Ibotta. I'm not really going to go into Ibotta on this because I do feel like Ibotta is slowly going downhill. There are some good deals, but whenever I earn enough money in Ibotta, I always cash it out to PayPal, because then I'm like, freedom to buy whatever I want. But yeah, so that is going to be Get Upside. Some people I have seen as well in their app, they have like restaurants and things. Where I live, obviously, again, I live in a small area, we don't have any of that. I've seen Papa John's on there one time and then never again. So I'm guessing either that was like a promotion or them testing to see how many people were gonna use that offer, and nobody did. So that's kind of a bummer. Those are going to be like the first two, like the ones that I feel like people know about. And then the third one is going to be, I feel like some people know, but I don't really think it's super great, but I just want to give you another option, because if you're someone who is like me and works near some of these places, it is very easy to get like walk-in points for this app, which is Shopkick. So with Shopkick, you earn points towards gift cards 3 ways. You can walk in, so when you're in the perimeter or like in the front of the store, it will recognize, you do have to have your locations on, so it'll recognize that you're at the front of the store. You'll get points that way. You get points for scanning barcodes throughout the store, and then you get points for purchasing things at certain stores. So I have actually cashed out, I think it was last week, I cashed out for, again, PayPal, and it was a $10 reward, and I got free Lunchables. Well, they seemed like they were free because they were giving away 300 points, which each point is 0.004 of a cent, which I saw that hack on TikTok, because I was always trying to do the math as 250 points equals $1. So when there were things that were like 700 points, I'm like, it's almost $3, and not really knowing the full amount that I was getting back in points. But thanks to that TikTok tip, I now know that it is 0.004, and then I just times it by like 300 points, and I realized it was $1.20, and the Lunchables were 10 for 10, so they rang up $1, and I was making money back on those Lunchables. So needless to say, I was like a little kid eating my Lunchables for free. To get some of the points back, you either have to scan your receipt or you do have to link a card. I always link credit cards in that option, just because in case something goes wrong with the app, it is easier to lock a card that way or to delete it than it is to have my debit card linked to that account. So always want to play it safe, keep that in mind. And then what else? What else about Shopkick? I think that's mainly it. It's just the fact that I do a lot of the scanning, especially at Walmart. There are usually about, I would say, 1,000 points at Walmart to walk around and scan things. So 2,500 points is $10, and 1,250 is a $5 gift card. So if I can scan like 1,000 points at Walmart and then hit up a couple other stores on my way home to get the walk-in points, that to me is like $5. And I normally do those on the weekends, because they do sometimes have bonuses on the weekends for you going and visiting certain stores. So it'll be, instead of like 10 kicks, it'll be 100 kicks. So, and that's what they call their little points, is kicks. So the last two that I want to talk about are going to be Fluz, which is Fluz, and Amazon Shopper. So with Fluz, that app is specifically, you are buying digital gift cards. So e-gift cards that you can use in store or online, but they are going to be discounted. It varies from just a couple, like a little bit of a percentage off to 35%. So when you sign up initially, you get 3 vouchers for up to 35%. And while like you're just shopping in general, like on your own free will, there's a plethora of stores, and there are like grocery stores, retail stores, online stores. There's a lot to get discounts for. The thing is when you get 35% off vouchers, or up to 35, is where it's a select few. So they'll have things like Starbucks, which is what I used my vouchers for, because Starbucks is best when it is heavily discounted or free. So I used mine for Starbucks gift cards. There was Dunkin', there was Domino's, Papa John's, Jamba Juice, I feel like I'm Burger King, Hulu, no, Spotify, not Hulu. I was like, I know it was green. So it was Spotify. They also had discounts for like the Nintendo eShop and the Xbox store. So if you know somebody that likes to game and buy a bunch of games that way, is a good way to get a discount on some of those things. But it does cap you off for those vouchers at $3.50. So if you're getting 35% off, a $10 gift card is going to be like the max of the 35% discount that you're going to get. Where the second part of the cashback process comes from this app is when you link certain counts for your payment method. I'm going to heavily advise you not to link your bank account. I have seen some people tell people, link your bank account. That is the way that you're going to maximize your cash back, because some of the stores do offer 6% cash back. Keep in mind, you are putting not only your routing, but account number out there. So if somebody hacks that, they can use that just about anywhere on the internet. So just be careful. I don't do that just because it is easier for me to shut off a card again and order a new one than it is to have to go into my utilities, my rent, and like 10 other apps that I use to make payments, like my gym membership, Netflix, Hulu, all of that stuff, just because I wanted 6% cash back on a $10 gift card, which is going to be like 60 cents. It is not worth it for 60 cents to me. But the other option is a debit card. So I did link my debit card. You do get between like 2.5% to 5.5% I've seen for some of the different merchants there, which I'm okay with. Like, I'm not expecting a 50% discount every time I go and buy these gift cards, but the places that I've like favorited, obviously Bath and Body Works. I saw Kroger was on there, which that is where I'm like, I'm gonna test this. I'm gonna buy like a $25 gift card and see how it works. If the people at the grocery store still think I'm a complete weirdo, or if it's like smooth, easy, I can just like add it to, I think they have like Kroger Pay and just scan and go. Hopefully that's what I can do. But yeah, there's like a ton of retailers on that app. It's just the first time you cash out, I believe it's like a $26 threshold. I don't know what it is after that because I have yet to cash out. I have $12.75 in cash back money right now, and I do still have one voucher left. So obviously not gonna hit the $26 this go around, but I do feel like after a while, especially if I'm grocery shopping and using like purchasing like a $40 or $50 gift card every couple of weeks, it will add up quicker. And then I'm hoping after like your initial cash in, it lowers, but we shall see. To be continued on that. I feel like I went over everything. If I miss any like little tidbits about certain apps, I will leave it down below next to like the referral codes or like the timestamps for the different apps. So I've got you, don't worry. And the last one is Amazon Shopper. So this is the one where some people have said that there's a wait list. I wasn't waitlisted because I actually got an email from Amazon asking me to be a part of this. app like at the beginning of last year. So I've gotten $10 to like $11 or $12 cash outs every month that I've been a part of it. But I've heard some people say that they're just like on a wait list. So if you can't get into the Amazon Shopper app, they have launched an Alexa app to where it is similar to Fetch, but it gives you Amazon gift card rewards. So how this works is it is very similar to Fetch. And mind you, I feel like the only reason why it seems too good to be true almost is the fact that these companies are gathering your information. Again, keep that in mind. Along with like your bank account, they are collecting your information, and when you scan these receipts and give them like access to your e-receipts and things like that, Big Brother is computing and seeing where you shop, how much you spend, what you're buying, and it's keeping little tabs on that. So Amazon Shopper is scan 10 receipts, any receipts, and get a $10 Amazon gift card. There are a couple of surveys every now and then that are like worth 25 or 50 cents. They don't add up to a whole lot, but scanning 10 receipts is very easy. I do my gas receipts, I do my Bath and Body Works receipts, and I do groceries and just other receipts that I find laying on the ground. So once I hit the 10, I stop scanning them. Obviously, I still scan things into Fetch, but there's no incentive for you to keep scanning after that 10. Automatically cashes out at the first of every month. So you'll get an email saying, we've cashed you out for $10.25 or $10.75. You now have an Amazon gift card. And mine is, since it's linked to Amazon, is just sitting out there in my Amazon account when I go and purchase things. So this past month I purchased a new phone case because I busted my last one. So that is how that works. If you aren't able to get into the Shopper app, they did launch Alexa, which is, I would say, kind of a mixture of like Ibotta and Fetch, maybe I think it may be closer to coupons.com. It looks like that coupons.com app, but the only reward you can get, again, is an Amazon gift card. So if you are an Amazon shopper, like an avid Amazon shopper, this will be a good thing, like discounts and free things at the end of the month. But basically on the shopping list on your Amazon Alexa app, so you'll want to download the Alexa app if you don't have it, there are certain products that you can add to get $1 back, 50 cents back, kind of like the coupons.com app. And once you scan your receipt at any of the stores, so you don't have to go to a specific store, but once you scan your receipt into the Alexa app, you will earn the cash back. Keep in mind, I think that this is very much like coupons.com, because if there's already another discount on your receipt, it's not going to give you the credit. So if you, say for example, you go to Kroger and you download their digital coupons and you download a manufacturer coupon for like Pillsbury cookie dough for 50 cents, and you use that and it shows e-coupon on your receipt of 50 cents, and you also have clipped the Alexa coupon for 50 cents, it is not going to reward you that 50 cents because it says down at the bottom that they consider that to be fraud. So keep that in mind, that I don't think that's going to be an app to where you can like stack a whole bunch of rewards versus the Amazon Shopper, where I can scan my receipt into Fetch and get points for it, and then I scan it into the Shopper app, and then I also get my $1 for my one receipt. So that is going to end this very long, and I feel very winded, video about the 5 apps that I used to earn cash back. Honestly, it varies from month to month, but I do feel like I earn probably close to $50 to $75 a month from a lot of these apps. Not a lot of them are from referrals, to be 100% transparent. I maybe get like 1 or 2 friends every couple of months to sign up for an app through me, but a lot of the times it's just me using the apps in like an everyday setting, or having my mom save her receipts and I scan all of them, or my mom wanting to go out to lunch someplace and I'm buying a discount gift card. She pays for half, gives me half the amount for the bill, and things like that. It's just kind of me hacking my way through without being, you know, a fraudster. But yeah, I wanted to thank you guys again for hanging out with me and subscribing and liking and supporting my channel. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys.